What does it mean for me to ride in this? It is a wonderful event. It's one of the best things we do in Central Ohio.
One of the things that's been so valuable has been the feeling within the firm, that we're all doing this as members of the firm, we're supporting this. It's a really good thing for us to be doing. We're having a good time doing it.
Cancer is something that unfortunately connects us all. There's not a person that is not impacted, has a loved one impacted by cancer.
The purpose is not to be on a bike, the purpose is to do fundraising for an important cause.
And I've been so inspired by the attorneys here that are such big advocates for this event.
Well, I really look forward to it.
But I think it's a good thing for the firm and the people who ride, because we really are a team and it builds camaraderie within the firm. And so
I wanted to be part of that. I knew in the back of my mind when I started I wanted to sign up.
it makes life at Porter Wright even more kind of rich and complete.
And I think the most exciting thing for me, and hopefully it comes true, is crossing the finish line.
The finish line. The cold beverage at the end.
It's always a fun ride. I mean, it really is. Even right in the beginning when you get all these people at the same time.
The start is very cool too, because I think there's 6,000 or 7,000 people riding out of Columbus.
You know, we're sort of feeling we're all doing it for the same reason.
8 riders wide as far as you can see, forward and backward, and it's just a mass of humanity on bikes. And
typically, getting ready for it has been absolutely fascinating, and that's because the Porter Wright Pelotonia team does a lot of its prep together. I mean, we go off and do this ride or that ride.
Getting me up in the morning for early training rides, I wouldn't be doing that without the others.
I haven't maybe prepared as best as I could have, so it's going to be interesting. But I have talked to some people who have rode before, and they have encouraged me and told me what to prepare for.
With each passing year, the hills get a little higher and steeper, and the temperature is hotter. It's a long way to ride 100 miles and go through the big hills.
I know that I'm going to be sore afterwards, but nothing that ice can't handle, right?
Some people think cycling is an individual sport, but really at its best, it's a team sport. But all along the ride, people out there with cowbells and signs and shirts that say I'm a survivor.
Hesitate to call this totally good fortune, but in the middle of all of this, I became a cancer survivor.
It's impressive and inspiring. The finish line is huge, but the best of them all is Granville. You ride into Granville's beautiful little town, and the streets are lined from end to end. Thousands of people, and it's just really cool. So the reason we have decided to finish together is just to emphasize the point.
To show that we're doing this as a team rather than individuals. I think it's all really just primarily a way of showing support.
Coming through the hills, everybody would get to the finish line at a different time, and so we have a designated meet-up spot.
Where everybody can sort of get together so that you really are riding in together. And that was pretty nice too.
I didn't get through one day as a summer associate without knowing the connection between Porter Wright and Pelotonia.
It's a really good thing for us to be doing. We're having a good time doing it.
It's clear from the moment you start that this is a big deal for the firm. It's awesome.
Talk about team! Look at this! We don't drop anyone, we all bring it in together.